My name is Lazy Retired Granny, and the rumors are true. I am a multi-whipperaholic. Welcome in, everyone. Glad you could join me today. Welcome in to all the new friends I have, and I really appreciate everyone and their comments. Wow, really enjoying reading your journeys on your canvases and what you're up to and all that good stuff. So today is Friday, the start of a 3-day weekend. It is January 12th, 2024, and the time is 6:42 a.m. here in cold Salem, Oregon. How cold is it? Well, we're going to have a high of 43 or 6 Celsius and a low of 23 or a -5 Celsius. Yeah, and we're going to have some rain this morning, and then we're supposed to start the snow. So if the weather person is correct, and if it does snow, yeah, I'll be getting video of it, and I'll show you. We will see. So what am I drinking? Yep, my breakfast blend coffee in my Reese's peanut butter cup mug with French vanilla creamer. Ah, yeah. And what do I have warming under the candle lamp? Well, I still have the salted coconut and pumpkin. Yeah. So I let's do this correctly. So I'm continuing my journey on Craftibly's A Dreamy Retreat by, let's see if I can move this up, Geno Peoples. It is a 42 by 24 inches, and there it is in all of its loveliness. And where am I at on the canvas? Let me show you. So I have completed this side, and now I am working up here, going upwards. So this has 80 colors, which includes 4 LZs and 6 ABs, which stands for Aurora Borealis. And those drills are just a little bit more sparkly. I think the LZs are more rhinestone type. Yeah. So let me show you what I've done. And then this side, which you've seen before, up there, my lamp's in the way, but very sparkly. So now I am ready to do another section. So I have to move the lamp out of the way a little bit. Let's see. I think I'll move Sheldon and the lamp over here. We'll lay Sheldon down. All right, let's take up the mat. I got this kind of crooked, don't I? That's okay. All right. And I've already cut my paper back. So let's see. Let's go up to this little fountain. There's a fountain right here. I think that's what I'll do. So we'll lay the mat down to the fountain. There we go. Oh, you know what? I just did that wrong. How? I always do things wrong. I wish I was perfect some days, but unfortunately, it's not in my genes. I know some people on here are perfect, but I'm just not one of them. Okay, we got the mat down. We will move the lamp back over so I can see what in the world I am doing. Try to move the cord out of the way. There we go. And Sheldon, somebody said to put some tape on the bottom of him. You know what? There's a drill stuck to the bottom of him. There we go. Take that off. I'm thinking, can you hear the wheels turning? So do I want to put, I think I can put one of my double-sided tape on there. If I remember, you know what? I organized myself and now I can't find anything. Let's see, what are these? I could do some nano tape on them. Let's see if that works. Somebody suggested that I do this, and you know what? You know me, I'm so lazy that I don't do it. All right. I'll stick some nano tape on him. Sheldon, you get nano tape on your bottom. I'm just pressing it down. All right. Hopefully, let's see, it's stick you on here. I don't know if that's going to work because it needs to be thicker. All right, see if I can make that a little bit thicker. Let's see if that works. All right, we'll see if that works. All right, put my nano tape back. All right. Now, the next question is, do I want to do this whole thing or do I want to half it? I think I can do the whole thing. Yeah, that looks good. All right, so move things out of the way, get my tweezers up here. Gotta turn on the light. Let me sneak underneath the canvas. There it is. Actually, I think I can move this up a little bit now. There we go. Just moving my light pad up. Okie dokie. So, where do we want to start? I think these little hourglasses, or we're looking X's would be a good place. So, let's look at our chart. And they're number 67, 3855. Let's look up 3855 and see what the color is. Light Autumn Gold. Ooh, a nice name. Now I forgot what number it was. 67. Yeah, that's a pretty color. I put this here back into my suitcase holder, then I don't spill drills. So we're off and running on this journey. So does everybody else have a 3-day weekend, or did you, if you get Monday off, did you decide to take today off too? Make it into a 4-day. 4 days of diamond painting. Oh, and I have to say congratulations to my friend Tita, Diamonds by Tita. She made 2,000 subscribers. How awesome is that? Way to go, girl. If you haven't checked out her channel, I'll link it below. She just did an unboxing of a beautiful canvas from Dreamer Designs in memory of her mom. It is beautiful. So, what have I been up to? Well, you know, it's so exciting here. I make all my days exciting. I'm retired and I can just do whatever I want to do, right? Okay, so what did I do yesterday? I took a nap with Ellie. We all know I have to get those naps in. I was watching, what am I on? Season 19 of Midsummer Murders. Yep, cuddling on the couch, fell asleep, so now I have to go back, or I did go back and figure out where I'm at when I fell asleep. And, yep, so we slept for a couple hours. And, yeah, yesterday I had my shower and the laundry done super, super early because I woke up at 1:30 in the morning yesterday. I think that's all of that beautiful color. Let's do the check marks. I like to do the bottom and work my way up. All right, let's see what the check marks are. Let's find them. There it is. Number 56. Another beautiful color. And 56 is $9.77, and there is the trash man. Ellie's gonna bark. I've been trying to teach her indoor voice, indoor voice. And there she is to let me know the trash man's out there. All right, $9.77, light golden brown. Do we have very many check marks? Nope. Oh, left one in there. We're changing colors quite a bit. Whoops, sorry about that. Didn't mean to bump ya. So then, let's see, I had lunch. I can't remember what I ate. I think I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich yesterday. And then I went grocery shopping with my son. Oh my gosh, I got some sad news when we were out doing that. So we were on our way to the grocery store, and which is like about a 20-minute drive to Winco. And my son said, well, I have to stop and get gas. And so he stopped at Arco, which was on the way. And another sip of coffee. And we're going to change colors, which is, we're going to go to the little dots, which is 310s. We all know what color that is. Don't even have to look that one up. Black. So I said, oh, good. I can go in and get my favorite drink, which is at Arco. And I don't get it that often because there is not an Arco on my side of town here. And yeah, so he says, okay, you run in and get your drink and I will fill up. Well, now at here, you can have the option of pumping your own gas. So he was going to do that. I've never done that before. So that may be one of the things on my list to do. Because we all know I'm trying new things in 2024. So I went in to Arco inside and I got, you know, the biggest cup I could find because I love their cucumber watermelon drink. Oh my gosh, that is even my more favorite than cream soda. And so I get my cup and they've got a new what do you call it? You know, they put in a new drink station. So I'm looking. They do not have it. Yeah, they took it out. I was so sad, so disappointed because I could just taste it. And, yeah. So with my head down and a sad face, I strolled back to the car and he goes, "What's wrong?" And I said, "They took out my drink. They don't have it anymore." So I don't know if all the Arcos have put in a new soda station, but so yeah, I'm gonna have to write them and tell them you need to put that back in just for me. So he got done pumping the gas and we headed off again. We get to Winco and it is busy. Oh my gosh, usually when we go, you know, we don't get there till usually 5:30. And it might be busy for a few minutes, but it clears out really fast. And it was so busy in there. And back, we're okay. So the shelves were okay. You know, you go in and first you're at the produce section and then there's the meat. Well, I noticed at the meat counter where you can buy, you know, it's already pre-cut and everything, and you tell them what you want and they give it to you. That section was practically bare. And I thought, wow, they must be having a sale or something, but they weren't. I was amazed that it was hardly anything left. And I thought, well, that's weird. And I also had to fill up, and David had to fill up our water jugs. I only filled up one. That's all I needed, and him too. So we did that. And so then we started going down the aisles. And I noticed that, I mean, they still had, you know, plenty of choices and whatnot, but it's like, wow, did they forget to restock or what's going on? Because it's the 11th of the month. It's not like it's the 1st of the month. And, all right, let's do threes. And that's a 6, 317. And that is color pewter gray. So I didn't need to get that much. It was just a couple things that I wanted to get. And so I followed him up and down the aisles for a while, and then we separated because I wanted to get coffee. I always stock up on coffee, and their coffee there is the cheapest that I can find in town, unless Safeway has it on sale every once in a while. But anyway, and I like the breakfast blend, and sometimes it's hard for some reason to find breakfast blend. So, and also in the Winco brand, you can get French vanilla or you can get hazelnut. But the problem that I have with that is that if you've got hazelnut coffee, you practically need hazelnut creamer. I mean, I wouldn't think you would mix French vanilla creamer with it or a different creamer. So anyway, I just get the breakfast blend. So they had that, so I got that. Well, then, you know what? I need to move this down. I'm sorry, but my eyes just, hopefully nothing falls. All right, give me one moment. Actually, I'm going to put you on pause while I do this, just in case things go a-tumbling. Okay, that is better. Nothing fell. And now I can see the canvas again. Yay for me. But I am going to move now. I forgot to do this. I need to move my light pad a little bit because I need a little bit more room. There, solid ground to put my tray. All right, now I forgot what I was doing. Number 6, which is, what was I doing? I'm sure you guys remember. 3. Okay, now we're on the road to recovery. So, anyway, back to my story about my trip to Winco. So then, I went to the meat section because I wanted to buy some hamburger because I want to make spaghetti. Well, I am not paying the prices they wanted for their hamburgers, so alas, I think I have to wait for Safeway to have it on sale again, which they have it pretty regular on sale, so I'll just wait because I am not going to pay that price for hamburger. So, their meat section looked pretty good. You know, there was plenty there to choose from. So then I went over to where I call it the fast food aisle, and I was going to buy some of the steak fries. Not going to be a happening because that part of the store, they hardly had anything left. Everything was pretty much sold out. And I like these chicken things. I don't know what they're called, but sold out. I had none. And I thought, what is going on? And over by the milk and whatnot, I guess that was about sold out. And yeah, so the bread section there was plenty there, but by today it'll probably be bare. Yeah, there wasn't, I mean, I got bread, so there was enough for me, and that's all it's about. So, so then it's like, okay, the light bulb went off. We have a storm coming in, and it's, the storm is supposed to start at about 4 o'clock in my area. And it goes until, well, part of the storm is snow. But because our temperatures are going to drop down into the teens, we also have ice. Now, I think it said that's going to last until Monday. All right, I want to do the X's next. So let's find the X's. Did I pass them by? There they are, 64. And that is color 3799. So let's look that up. 799. Very dark pewter gray. Okay. So, yep, that's very dark. So, when I went to the bread aisle, which is over by where you check out, wow, the lines were, everybody was checking out at the same time. And so I thought, well, I'm going to go see how David's doing. So, oh, and then I went to the dog food aisle because I was looking for canned food for Ellie. Just to do a comparison shop, but they didn't have the kind that I feed to her. But I couldn't find David, so I thought, well, I usually get done before him, so I'm just going to go ahead and check out. Well, then I went back up to the front of the store, and it had cleared out. The store was getting empty, and I got checked out really, really fast. Well, just as I'm putting my stuff on the conveyor belt, David sent me a text and he said, "Did you walk home?" He was already out at the car. And so Negan's barking, so Ellie had to be nosy Rosie, and she's over there seeing what the excitement is. So I said, "Oh, I'm just checking out, sorry." And so I didn't have that much, so it didn't take me very long. But so it was funny because as I was checking out, you have to bag your own groceries. Anymore, I think, in the stores here, you do have to bag your own groceries. They don't do it anymore. But it does take me a while. And Winco, because I didn't do the self-checkout, because I had too many items, so I couldn't go through that part. Yeah, if you've got a long line of people behind you, and there's 2 conveyor belts, so they can do 2 customers at the same time. And if you've got slowpokes, me, and both of the conveyors are waiting, you know, the people in line have to wait for the slowpokes, me, to bag up their groceries and whatnot before they can start the next customer for that side. It's the only thing I hate about Winco, but because we go later, usually there's nobody there, so. But anyway, so plus the other bad thing is that they ring up all your groceries and whatnot, and you're still bagging, and you have to pay kind of at the same time because, but anyway, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to wait until I'm done bagging, and then I'll go up there and pay. So I'm doing that, and I've got my cart in the wrong place, so the guy behind me can't get around. And so I had taken a couple of my bags and put them in the cart, and then I took my cart and was going to wheel it around so the guy could get past me. And the clerk, I think, thought I was taken off without paying, and she goes, "Ma'am, ma'am, ma'am." Well, number one, I still had things there to bag up. I wasn't leaving. I just thought that was funny. So I just ignored her, like I didn't hear her, because I knew I was in the right. So Then I paid, and she was cool. She didn't have to call security. I don't know if they have panic buttons or not. Oh my gosh, Ellie is scratching at the door. She hasn't been out to go potty yet this morning. She was snoozing and... All right, let me put you on pause while I take her out. Okay, I am back. I see I left a black in here. Is there any blacks up here? No. Okay, we'll just put my little spare tray. All right, what's our next color? Oh, shoot. Hold on, I forgot. Oh. Okay, I'm set. Got my hot coffee. All right, so we're down below here. It looks like our upside down Ys are next. $50, which is $9.36. $9.36. What color is that? See if it's on our list. Very dark avocado green. So let's look. Okay. I think we got lots of those. Okay. Ellie did have to go potty. Wow. So, continuing with my big adventure yesterday to the grocery store. So then we got home, and our mailbox is way down at the end of the road there. So David stopped, and I got the mail because we hadn't gotten the mail for a few days. And so then we went up, dropped Kevin's mail off to him, and they had gotten a package that was left on his doorstep, which belonged to the neighbors. And Kevin said, yeah, I was going to take that to them. And it was just delivered. And so I says, oh, we'll do that. So we went, gave it to the neighbor. And then finally made it to our driveway. Unloaded the groceries. And I had bought one of their sandwiches there at Winco, which are very good and very big. They're $5, but they are huge. And it's got like 3 different meats on it and whatnot. Well, I could only eat half of it. And then I was getting the yawns, so I went to bed. I did get a little bit of reading in. But I went to sleep about, it was probably around 8-ish. And man, when I woke up, I couldn't believe it. It was 3:45. So yeah, I really needed sleep. So maybe I won't need a nap today. So what are my plans for today? Well, I'm going to live up to my name. I'm going to be lazy. So I'll probably watch, I think what I'm going to do is maybe this morning diamond paint, get caught up on YouTube videos, and watch some Midsummer. But I might sit on the couch and watch that. Eat the rest of my sandwich for lunch. Do some knitting. I usually knit and watch TV. And yeah. And watch for snowflakes. That's supposed to start at 4 o'clock. We will see. If there's a snowflake, the city shuts down here. And it's all over the news. I mean, that's the only news that is reported, is a snowflake watch. But generally what happens is they hype all this up. They got reporters on every corner. Not here, but up in the Portland area. I mean, all over. And they're on snowflake watch. And all you hear is, let's go to this person on this corner and see what the situation is. And it's like, yep, we're still waiting. And then it doesn't really happen. But then when they don't predict snow, I mean, it's an even bigger story, and everybody's hustling to get out to the corners to report on all the excitement of the snowstorm. Oh my goodness. I love it though. I think it's hilarious. And I can be even more entertained now that I'm retired, because I don't have to be out in it. Yeah, the stores are going to be packed, jam-packed today. So, oh my goodness, it's hilarious. The stores are going to be out of everything, and especially today. Yeah, but they're saying, oh yeah, there could be power outages because of this ice storm, which is, you know, very possible. I mean, they are warning us, get prepared. But it'll be over in no time. And we have had some pretty bad ice storms here. And let me tell you, when the power goes out, because the power lines are exploding and freezing and all that stuff, yeah, it's not fun being in a freezing cold place when you have to go sit in your car to warm up for a little bit. One year our power went out. We were without power for quite a few days, and I packed up and went to Albany, where my son was living at the time, and just stayed with him until the power came back on, because yeah, Ellie and I just could not endure it. We endured it for just a little while. And David said, just come here, because it sounds like, you know, the power's not going to be restored, you know, within the next few hours. So, yeah, we were nice and warm, and he gave me his room and to stay in, and he went into the boys' room. They have bunk beds, and he didn't think I should be in a bunk bed, so yeah. And it was a good time though. We spent a few days there. But luckily it was, I think it might have been like this time because he had or was it, I don't know, he had some time off from work because of a holiday or something. So, and it happened like on a weekend, so I think like we went over on Friday and left on Tuesday when the power went back up on Tuesday morning really early, like at 6 in the morning, and my other son let me know that the power was back on, so yeah. But anyway, I don't have that luxury this time if we lose power, because now he lives next door to me and he'll be without power also. But my son who lives upstairs, they have their trailer house, and so they can actually go in there and stay and just camp out in there, which is what they did last time. But I could have went in there with them, but you know, it's not that big. I mean, it's big enough, you know, for their family, but you get extra people in there, and I said, well, no, I won't go in unless I can take Ellie in, because I'm not going to be nice and warm and leave her out where it's cold. And so, yeah. And like I said, I mean, it was cramped in there with the 4 of them, and then you add me and Ellie, and nobody would be moving. And you have no internet, or, you know, it's just sitting there. So are storms coming up in your area? Are you getting snow or ice and all that fun stuff? Oh, you hear Ellie? She's up playing with her stuffy baby. Here she comes. She's saying, good morning, good morning. There goes the tail. All right, I need, ooh, Ellie, careful. I need more of this color. Actually, I'm just going to pour the whole bottle in. There's a lot of Y's. I might have to refill this, and my light is shining there, so Move that over a little bit. I'm finding there's quite a few drills here that are stuck together. They weren't cut. So. Oh, I watched Becky Sloan. She did an unboxing also. She got a beautiful painting canvas. I think she said it was from a D-stash. Chuck Penson. Jealous. Yeah, and it's a more colorful canvas than what he usually does. So if you haven't visited Becky Sloan, I'll of course tag her below and go check her out. Hopefully this weekend she's going to do an update of where she's at on this journey of the canvas. She's doing this one also. So I see quite a few of you are part of the Multi-Whipper Club. Oh my goodness. I am so much enjoying my diamond painting journey this year. And I think it's just because I'm being more relaxed with it, trying new things, which is always exciting. And so many of you are wanting to join in or say, hey, you know, you want to do this canvas. That's one of my favorite things of diamond painting. I love doing, sharing the journey with the friends. Quite a few of you are going to be doing the 12-pack, one a month journey. And that's exciting. I look forward to. You can email your pictures to me if you want, and I'll show them on here. I think my email's down below. It's mspawprints30. What is my email? I always forget the Gmail one. Let's see what it says. Okay, it's Lazy Retired Granny. I can't remember. Oh my goodness gracious, I do not know my email. Let's see. Let me look at one of my videos and see if it's on there. Is my email not on there? View email address. mspawprints33@gmail.com. You know what? I'm going to have to see if my email's on there. I don't know if that automatically goes on. I've never thought of it before. I will add that. But anyway, yeah, I'll do that on this video in case it doesn't come up. Yeah, and then I can show your pictures if you don't have a YouTube channel. If you want them shared. Only email me if you want them shared when I do a video. Or let me know whether I can do that or not. I have to have your permission to do that. So if I don't have your permission, then I won't show them. Yeah, so when you email pictures, say, yeah, post this. I want everybody to see. I want to share what I'm doing. I know January does that, and I do show hers. Oh my gosh, you guys, have I been on here 57 minutes? Tell me it's not so. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for this to be that long. I've been prattling along. Okay. So, I'm going to let you go. If you made it this far. You probably didn't. So, I will get this uploaded. Excuse me. It will take a while. Excuse me. Got a tickle in my throat. Okay, I will chat with y'all later. Have a great Friday. And have fun diamond painting. And thanks for stopping by.